While you're sitting there mustarding your gingerbread, you're probably not thinking you're about to make one of the best things you've ever tasted, but you'd be wrong, trust me. Welcome back. Today we're going to Belgium to make Carbonade Flamande and Frites, or French fries, which are actually not French, they're Belgian. It's one of their national dishes, and so is Carbonade Flamande, so we get a 2-for-1 deal here. Alright, let's cook. First things first, it's time to season your meat. Today we got a delicious chuck roast. I got my butcher to cut into about 1.5 to 2 inch squares, and for a barbarian like me, that's bite-sized pieces, just perfect. Always make sure to season your meat on all sides, and then you definitely want to let it rest so you get that salt to penetrate into the meat. While the meat's resting, we'll get our onions cut up. This recipe calls for an absolute ton of onions, about half the weight worth of meat and onions. So we're using a kilo of beef today. Use 500 grams onions, which works out to about 2 large ones for me. Now we'll fire some oil in the pan and get that beef searing off. You can use any high temp oil that doesn't have a lot of flavor. I use rice bran oil, it works really good. Get that beef searing off, make sure to sear all sides and get that flavor locked in, and if you got a delicious golden brown color like this, you know you're doing okay. Once you got all your beef seared off and it looks delicious like this, it's time to fire in some butter into the pot and get those onions frying off. Since apparently we're doing things in the wrong order today, now you can throw in the bacon that you cut up off camera and forgot to record, and get that going in there. Although if I was to do this again, I'd probably throw the bacon in first for about a minute before you throw in your onions. Once your onions are delicious and golden brown, just like this, you can have a quick smell and realize this is going to taste amazing and get ready for the next step. Alright, I got 2 kinds of beer here. Apparently you're supposed to use an abbey style beer, so I got these 2 here. I taste tested them both, and Mr. St. Bernard is going to win here. So, onions are done cooking down, time to deglaze with some beer. Now have a look at your delicious onions. Forget to press record and deglaze them off camera, and then add your beef in. If you want to help me remember to press record next time, you can like and subscribe to this channel. It'll increase the odds by 200%. It's science. If you like beer as much as I do, might as well fire another one in so you can get the shot. I looked up a whole bunch of recipes again, and one thing a lot of people seem to miss is juniper berries, which is actually one of the traditional ingredients, so I've never cooked with those before. We're going to try them out. The only time I've ever heard of those being used is in gin, so should be good. Now it's time to add in some more flavor. Get some bay leaves, add in some cloves, add in your juniper berries, and lastly, fire in a sprig of thyme. Now's where you're probably going to start to question yourself like I did. Get a gingerbread loaf and then some nice French mustard and slather that on there. While you're sitting there mustarding your gingerbread, you're probably not thinking you're about to make one of the best things you've ever tasted, but you'd be wrong, trust me. Once your bread's all ready, add it to the pot. You can top it up with a little bit of beer if you want, like I did, and then throw the lid on and throw it in the oven at 325 for a minimum of 4 hours, or longer if you really want to. While your meat's in the oven, that'll give you some time to chop up your potatoes for your delicious frites. Once you're done chopping, wash them in some water. I think I washed them about 5 times. The goal is to just get all the starch off. It helps the fries get extra crispy. While you got your cutting board out, you might as well chop a bit of parsley up real quick because you'll need that for later too. Now, like I said earlier, one of Belgium's national dishes is French fries, so they know what they're talking about. It's the birthplace of fries, and so we're going to cook it just like the Belgians do. We're not going to use oil like a lot of people seem to do, because that's just not acceptable. Today we're using beef tallow, which is the way it should be done. One of the keys to perfect fries is the double fry method, so today we're going to be frying our fries once at 125 Celsius, and then the second time at 175 to crisp them up and get them ready to eat. After you've had them frying for a couple minutes the first time, pull them out when they still don't have any color on them. They should look something like this. The best way to do this is cook them in small batches so you don't drop your oil temperature too much when you put them in, and then just let them rest on a piece of paper towel until you get your next fry going. Once your meat's been cooking for a while, you can give it a little stir, give it a little taste test, and at this point you have the option to add a little bit of apple cider vinegar and a little bit of brown sugar. I went with both. Now the beef's almost done. Time for our second fry at 175. Get these nice and crisped up, and let's put it all together. Once your fries look delicious golden crispy like this, take them out and salt them right away, and then like and subscribe so you can help me not spill as many next time. Alright, taste test time here. Try the beef here first. Oh, wow. That is amazing. Try our French fries here. Oh yeah. Oh my god. Oh wow. This is amazing. I was pretty skeptical when I was putting mustard on gingerbread, but let me tell you, I don't know how, but all these flavors work. You gotta try this. You gotta go make it. It's amazing. Two of Belgium's national dishes. You got the frites. Amazingly crispy. The beef is insane. You gotta try this. Cheers everybody. Thanks for watching. I put all the ingredients in the description down below. Till next time, go cook yourself something good.